It promises to be a huge summer for Chelsea, with Maurizio Sarri confirmed as the new Blues head coach. Antonio Conte's future at Stamford Bridge had been uncertain for some time, and the club finally confirmed his exit last week. And what of the Blues' transfer dealings? Italian international midfielder Jorginho has completed his move from Napoli to become Chelsea's first major summer signing, while Eden Hazard's future is likely to be a major talking point for the rest of the transfer window. We'll keep on top of all the latest Chelsea news right here throughout the day, while also keeping you up to date with any other happenings from West London. We want you to get involved too. Tell us your thoughts on what's happening at Chelsea by tweeting us at Chelsea FL. Keep up to date with the latest news, features and exclusives from Football London via the free Football London app for iPhone and Android. Available to download from the App Store and Google Play. 801 Chelsea are believed to be ready to move for Arsenal midfielder Aaron Ramsey. The Welshman, who will be out of contract come the end of the season, has yet to agree on a new contract at the Emirates. Given the possibility of the Gunners losing the player on a free transfer, the Daily Mail claimed the Blues are monitoring the situation and are preparing to make their move. Aaron Ramsey in action. Image, Thanuwat Sriasant. Getty Images for ICC. 7:56. Maurizio Sarri has made it 2 wins from 2 as Chelsea beat Inter Milan in Nice on Saturday evening. Having beaten Perth Glory 1-0 in midweek, the Blues won on penalties against the Serie A side after a 1-1 draw in Nice. Here are all the main talking points from the win. Timo Bakayoko during the friendly against Inter Milan. Photo by Valerie H. AFP. Getty Images. 17:51. AC Milan have got their eyes on reported Chelsea target Bernard. CalcioMercato.com are reporting that new Milan sporting director Leonardo sees the attacking midfielder as a good option for the Italian side. Bernard is out of contract at Shakhtar Donetsk, meaning he would be available on a free this summer. Bernard action during the UEFA Champions League Group F match between Manchester City and Shakhtar Donetsk. Image, Lawrence Griffiths. Getty Images. 17:24. Chelsea Academy prospect Mason Mount has scored his first goal on loan at Derby County. The 19-year-old, who is on loan at Derby, under Frank Lampard, featured in the Rams preseason fixture against newly promoted Wolves earlier today and bagged his first goal for the club. Full story here. Mason Mount in action for England U19s. Image, Lawrence Griffiths. Getty Images. 17:15. Chelsea are reportedly looking to hold talks about a move for Matías Vecino from Inter Milan when the two sides meet this evening in Nice, according to CalcioMercato.com. They say that financial fair play regulations could force Inter to sell Vecino and that Chelsea are at least interested in asking the question. Vecino used to play under Sarri at Empoli and according to the report could be available for €30 million. Matías Vecino celebrates. Image, Emilio Andrioli. Getty Images. 15:23. Chelsea being linked to Brazilian attacking midfielder Bernard came slightly out of the blue earlier this week. The former Shakhtar Donetsk player is out of contract this summer and would be available on a free. Chelsea fans have had their say on the rumors. You can read the best of their reactions here. Bernard action during the UEFA Champions League Group F match between Manchester City and Shakhtar Donetsk. Image, Lawrence Griffiths. Getty Images. 14:09. AC Milan are reportedly preparing to employ Antonio Conte as their new boss to replace Rino Gattuso. Tuttosport claimed via CalcioMercato.com that new owners Elliott Fund want to impose their authority by sacking Gattuso and appointing the former Chelsea boss Antonio Conte during the FA Cup final win over Manchester United. Photo by Lawrence Griffiths. Getty Images. 13:15. Chelsea have suffered a transfer blow from the Championship. Jack Butland had been mentioned as a possible goalkeeper option, with Thibaut Courtois' future uncertain. The Stoke City keeper had been expected to move on after the Potters were relegated, but manager Gary Rowett has dismissed speculation about his number one. Full story here. Jack Butland of Stoke City Image, Gareth Copley, Getty Images, 11:03 Regani's agent has spoke to Radio Vecchia Signora and noted that the Blues have made a pretty big offer for the defender, but it doesn't seem like Juventus' resolve has been tested too badly yet. He said, "I can tell you the truth about Daniele. Sarri holds the player in very high esteem. Chelsea have put their support behind this transfer the manager is asking for, and they have made a pretty big offer, which Juventus are aware of. On the other hand, Juventus have several times so far been very clear and have repeated their resolve not to sell the player because they deem him important. And they have consistently done this throughout these past years." Daniele Regani, Image, Filippo Monteforti, AFP, Getty Images, 10:45 Real Madrid have ruled out making a move for Eden Hazard, with Julen Lopetegui planning to hand Isco a key role, Reporters.com. They say that the European champions are admirers of Hazard but have no interest in signing him unless their transfer plans drastically change. They add that Isco will get a bigger role this season under Lopetegui after playing a crucial role in his Spanish team. The likelihood of Chelsea not wanting to let Hazard go without a large fee is also mentioned as a reason for Real's decision not to pursue Hazard. Eden Hazard, Image, Lawrence Griffiths, Getty Images, 9:20 Chelsea are believed to have made Everton goalkeeper Jordan Pickford their main target if Thibaut Courtois joins Real Madrid. The Belgian international's long-term future in West London is in serious doubt, and he has continuously been linked with the move to the Santiago Bernabeu in the past. Having missed out on a deal for Brazil international Alisson, Sky Sports claim that Pickford is now the club's primary target to replace Courtois, and this rumor has angered Toffee's supporters. Read more. Jordan Pickford, Image, Dean Mutaropoulos, Getty Images, 17:39 Chelsea are now favourites to sign Wilfried Zaha after the Crystal Palace forward posted a cryptic message on his Instagram story. The Blues are firm favourites with bookmakers Sky Bet to land the Ivorian international at 7/4. He is evens to stay at Palace, but crucially now odds on at 8/11 to leave his boyhood club. Full story here. Crystal Palace's Wilfried Zaha photo, Chris Radburn, PA Wire, 17:15 Chelsea are closing in on out-of-contract Brazilian Bernard, report Brazilian outlet Globo Sport. They claim the attacking midfielder has received 12 official contract offers and he is most interested in the offer from Chelsea. The 25-year-old is said to like both Chelsea and the idea of living in London. Monaco have also apparently expressed an interest in him, as have West Ham and Leicester City. Bernard, Image, Lawrence Griffiths, Getty Images, 13:59 Maurizio Sarri's backroom staff have apparently been left bemused by the club signing of former England stopper Rob Green. Green was not on a list of targets put together by the scouts and goalkeeping coaches, say the Times. They say Marina Granovskaya did the deal for Green directly with his agent after his contract at Huddersfield Town came to an end this summer. According to the report, Maurizio Sarri is not unhappy with the signing, as he accepts that he has not got a dominant say in recruitment and knows that Green is unlikely to play. Rob Green playing for Leeds United, photo by Serena Taylor, Newcastle United via Getty Images, 13:44 Our columnist David Shiji has celebrated the return of Gianfranco Zola to Stamford Bridge as part of Maurizio Sarri's backroom team. But the excitement isn't just about looking back on Zola's wonderful time with Chelsea as a player, he also sees the possibilities of what having someone like Zola around the new era could mean. That includes Zola's knowledge of the club culture and his position in being able to encourage key players like Eden Hazard to stay. Full story here. Gianfranco Zola in Perth during Chelsea's pre-season, photo by Will Russell, Getty Images, 13:28 The rumours won't stop swirling about Gonzalo Higuain, with both Chelsea and AC Milan linked to the forward who set a Serie A record 36 goals in 2015-2016. His new teammate might challenge that this season in Cristiano Ronaldo, but Murata says that doesn't mean they need to sell the Argentinian forward. Juve chief Murata said, He is still an important player for us, but now we obviously have greater competition up front, but he is a professional, and we are evaluating his future together with the people who represent him. We have a great deal of respect for him." 13/18 Sky Sports News are claiming that Chelsea have made Jordan Pickford their #1 goalkeeper target if Thibaut Courtois moves to Real Madrid. The England #1 still has 4 years left on his Everton contract and cost the Toffees £30 million from Sunderland last summer, so Chelsea would likely have to pay a sizable sum to bring Pickford to Stamford Bridge. Sky add that Chelsea have yet to make a formal approach to Everton. Jordan Pickford saves Carlos Bacca's penalty. Image, Mladen Antonov, AFP, Getty Images, 12:39 Chelsea could reportedly announce 2 new players this weekend, with the deals for Daniele Rugani and Gonzalo Higuain apparently close to being completed. The 2 Juventus players have been linked with moves to Chelsea for most of the transfer window. Read the full story here. Daniele Rugani and Gonzalo Higuain up against each other on international duty. Image, Claudio Villa, Getty Images, 12:04 Reports in Italy claim that Chelsea have accepted a €75 million offer from Manchester United for Willian. Tuttosport via Sport Witness say that an offer has been accepted by Chelsea that would see Willian move to Manchester for €75 million, give or take bonuses, to be reunited with Jose Mourinho. Willian shakes Mourinho's hand after their FA Cup victory in March 2017. Image, Glenn Kirk, AFP, Getty Images, 11:33 The Times have reported that Chelsea officials have travelled to Italy for talks with Juventus in the hopes of completing the deal for Daniele Rugani. The Blues have been strongly linked with the defender all summer, but it seems that the parties are still some way off deciding on a fee. Daniele Rugani and Gonzalo Higuain up against each other on international duty. Image, Claudio Villa, Getty Images, 10:45 Chelsea and Valencia are believed to be in talks over a loan deal for Michy Batshuayi, according to reports. The striker, who spent the second half of last season at Borussia Dortmund, hasn't yet joined up with the Blues for pre-season training. Claim that the La Liga outfit have sounded out the Blues over a season-long loan deal as manager Marcelino seeks to bolster his attacking options ahead of the new campaign. Read more. Michy Batshuayi. Image, Catherine Iville, Getty Images, 17/18 Jorginho and Barkley impressed against Perth, but there are some fringe stars who really need a good performance against Inter Milan. 15:51 The Blues began a new era under Maurizio Sarri with a 1-0 win against Perth Glory in Australia. Now Chelsea face a tougher test as in the shape Serie A giants Inter Milan in the International Champions Cup in Nice on Saturday. Here's what you need to know. 1400 We've all heard that Chelsea repeatedly rejected Barcelona's bids for Willian, with one though to be in excess of £55 million. That led to the Catalan club turning their attention elsewhere, and they rapidly turned their attention to Bordeaux's Malcolm, who had looked set to join Roma. That deal was complete within 24 hours, but nowhere hearing that when Chelsea got wind of Barca's interest in Malcolm, they went back to the table over Willian. Mundo Deportivo report that Chelsea offered a cut-price deal from the £70 million they were demanding, the first instance in which they had relented. Willian is tackled by Jesus Gallardo. Image, Buda Mendes, Getty Images, 13:13 It looks like it's bad news in the Blues' hunt for Golovin, so where will they turn to next? Oliver Harbert has taken a look at what Chelsea's priorities should be in the transfer market. Rugani, David Luiz and the need for a creative player all feature.